I don't know who it is Capcom gets, or who they have in their like pool of composers that they hire. I don't know if they work in house or commission, but they pop the F off almost every time. It's kind of awesome. Also, I was literally that's not what I want. I was literally recommended this song as I was sitting down. I was like, all right, what song do I want to play? Do I play Yesterday's? Do I go back to the MVC pool? And I'm like, okay, Ace Attorney, sure. But also recommended, well, not recommended, but highlighted as I was booting up the game on Steam. Let's see, pull this over. No, don't close the window. Pull it over, mouse. Here we go. Guilty Gear Strive anime, apparently, is happening, and this was 6 days ago this was announced. I don't know how the heck I missed that. Apparently set for 2025, so it'll be at least until the next winter season before we get anything of that. But that is awesome. It also says specifically Strive as the name for the show, so that's interesting. Looking at the trailer, I don't know, it gave me vibes of like, okay, maybe because it's Soul and Sin driving around, road tripping, that it thought maybe it was Overture, thought it was 2, but I guess not, because it does say Strive. Anyway, apparently that's exciting news for me. I'm excited for that. They've basically, Daisuke has freaking created a world that's basically an anime anyway, like one of the wild... Heck, have you watched the story mode for Strive? It's literally an OVA. It's insane. So I'm excited for that. But enough of that for now. We left off yesterday. We've been left an intriguing question to ponder by Death. Whether or not to face feudally oncoming doom, or to face our incoming doom head on, pointless as he claims it may be, as futile as he says it would be, or do we choose to essentially hit the neuralizer on ourselves and live the last of our days in ignorant bliss? My guess is we will be taking the former, but you know, that's just jrpg brain talking. Let's be honest, it's gonna be the former, not the latter. Anyway, whoop! I did not unmute the game. There we go. Much better. Okay. Okay. Ooh, what do I have? Personas? I think, yeah, okay. I do have a Priestess. If not, I'll just spend the day with either Suimetsu or the girl in the park. Okay. I don't have an Empress to maximize with Kirijo right now. Could do that late. I could do that too, just not right now. The waiting student, waiting for your boyfriend? You've been waiting for him for 9 months at this point. Lady, come on. We're going to study for finals. We're going to study together for our finals. And guess what? Instead of studying at the library, we're going to study in his room. On second thought, maybe I should tell him I can't study today. Huh. Oh, and this guy. I gave up trying to learn about the observatory. Actually, I learned there's nothing to learn about it. I just can't believe the school built that thing. I mean, why build it if no one's going to use it? It's true. Guess what? This school's been around, this island's been around for at least a decade plus. So for it to go, maybe they used it more when it was, oh wait, I don't have hang either. More when it was new, but even so, that seems like an awfully short time for a school to just let one of their pretty expensive facilities go destitute. Anyway, I don't have a hanged. Alright, more efficient to go for Moon. I thought about it, I'm like, I get the same amount of points. In fact, more points for meeting with them in person if I have a persona than I do going to the freaking prayer box.
Really?
Oh, sorry.
Listen.
Wrong button. Alright, spend the day with Suimitsu.
Yes!
You're not gonna eat that? Mind if I have it? Okay, I lied. I get the same exact amount, but I don't waste money. Well, actually, that's a lie. I get more money from that. Okay, I thought I got 2 from this. Or maybe, I don't know, interesting. Okay. I thought I would get 2 from hanging out, not 1. I only got 2 total with the bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Why don't we all try to cheer up a little? Good idea.
Oh.
I'm not sad. Oh, thank you. Sorry. I think I'm actually the one who's the most uneasy right now. Everyone's on edge. Junpei! I need you to go read manga.
Hello.
We have to make such a difficult decision. Could you ever have imagined that we'd be in this situation? Never.
Right.
Not really, no. Can't say I did. Neither could I. But regardless, it's happening. We must decide what we are going to do about it. We'll just have to clear our heads and come up with an answer. But even though I know what needs to be done, I'm still hesitant to actually do it. I mean, the choices we've been presented were death or slightly less unpleasant death. Everyone's been thinking about the decision we have to make. Have you given it any thought? Been trying to.
Yeah.
Me too. It's not an easy decision to make. Everyone's been thinking about the decision we have to... Oh, have I... Okay, same. Not at all. Really? Guess I'm not surprised, though. Sometimes I want to stop thinking about it, too. Blah. Twisting my own tongue. The more I think about it, the more unsure I am. It's true. You can think yourself into nothing. Classic analysis paralysis. I don't usually feel this way, but I'm kind of glad we have exams soon. Because when I'm studying, I don't have to think about what will happen to us. Something to keep us busy. Everyone at school is just going about their days as if nothing's wrong. They think everything's normal. Must be nice. Is that what being happy is like? Ignorance is bliss, I guess. Yeah. We have been offered that. Ourselves.
Wait, seriously?
Figures. I finally learned something about myself, and now I'm gonna die. This is probably what Chidori meant when she said she was afraid. Chidori, I think I finally get it now. Her fear was a little different. You make a schedule so you can achieve a goal. But without a future, a training schedule is pointless. Damn it, don't know what to do. I think you stick to the schedule anyway.
Hey.
Yeah, I still have the cold and tomatoes up there, right? Yep. Okay. I was about to say, I have not planted the new stuff yet. And nothing's on the shared computer. We go make a couple stops to check out if we got any websites we can check out to spend our nights. Anything on the... Nope. Already bought. Beef bowl? What's in here again? This isn't horrible,
Thank you.
but let me check out. Yeah, friggin' life stones I get are more effective. I just get them for free and they're 30%. Easy. Alright. Anything from the shady black or dark web dealer? Nope. Only one wants to talk is Friendly Man. Dude, check out my arm. Whenever I feel something off, I get goosebumps. I get them when I'm just walking down the street. Isn't this town weird, man? Well, you're onto something.
Welcome.
These are all low-level gems. Can't buy anything good here. I've already bought you out of everything useful you have to sell me. My bank account looks good. Let's see. Yep, 1 week is finals. Okay. And then a second moon. Of course it's on New Year's Eve. And all the other moons, if we even make it to them, are at the end of the month. Yeah, most of them have been, well, they've all been at towards the beginning, and it's slowly moved back. Alright, that's enough for checking out the calendar. There's nothing to do, so I guess we just sleep. Or, I lied. Just give me more stats at the arcade. Might as well. Yeah, might as well just beef up my personas. It's at least more efficient way of spending my time.
Oh,
Good morning. Have you reached a decision about, you know? Unsure at the moment.
I think.
Honestly, I'm scared. I wonder what everyone else is thinking. Amada-kun looked troubled too. Yeah. Still not particularly keen on either of the options we've been given. I'm still looking for option C.
So,
Ryoji hasn't been coming to school. Wonder what he's been up to. That's a good question. What would he be up to? Just wasting the days away? This test is just another small mountain on my path. The true challenge is the college entrance exams. Everything else is just practice. I'm sure we'll both study more than we ever imagined we'd have to for them. That's a healthy way to look at it. Your exam scores can affect your career opportunities, you know? Oh man, now I feel sick to my stomach. Not your high school exams. Not really. Unless you're planning to go into the workforce straight out of high school, but even that, it's not really. They tend to be more like apprenticeship kind of jobs for those. Anyway. What's up? High calorie meal? Alright. Let's see. Oh, not that it matters, but is Star around? No, he's not. Shrine. Get growth. What was that one? Was it Loki, the quest? Yeah, level 75. Yeah, we still haven't reached... no, not quest. Social link. Fool is still only 9, which, okay, I suspect New Year's Eve will be 10. Or a little before that. They're all my social links. Fuka's Priestess still needs to go up. Haven't leveled up Mitsuru's Empress since I got it. Lovers is high. Justice is high. Hermit's barely touched. Art Club's barely touched. Strength's close. Hanged is pretty high. Temperance is high. Star's low. Moon and Sun is what I'm really focusing right now. So we'll take Moon and finish that off best we can. Oh, hey. Can't you hear my stomach growling in agony? Alright. Spend time with Suimetsu? Yes. Actually, no. Hold up. I need to go to the faculty office. Try and hunt down a kabuki... No, not a kabuki helm. A samurai helm. And Mr. Ono is nowhere to be found. As per usual.
Good.
I'm just gonna go through the entire frickin' faculty of the school. Did Miss Toriumi go home already? The teacher's log is a mess. If she's such an expert on composition, what's with this syntax? All these weird symbols to the side? Is this some kind of face? Won't she ever grow up?
What do you want?
Why didn't you speak up sooner? Don't think that people will lead you around by the hand once you're out in the real world. So, what do you want? Miss Toriumi seems to have left her share of unfinished work behind.
Good grief.
Having a teacher like her in charge of your class must be a severe impediment to your pursuit of education. I mean, I'll take it over someone who ignores the bullying and harassment of his students. Mr. Akoda. You'll never guess what she said during the teachers' conference the other day. I feel as if what I think you were saying isn't wrong. What? I feel as if what I think you were saying isn't wrong. That's very confusing wording. What's with that? I can't make heads or tail of syntax that tortured. Well, she doesn't think you're wrong, I guess. Because of teachers like her, I can hardly blame you youngsters for your grammar, can I?
Understood.
I mean, it was grammatically a mess, but not incorrect, per se. Like deciphering a code. Now listen to me carefully. To begin with, proper grammar is... And I spaced out. I was lecturing on proper sentence structures. It is in your best interest to speak clearly. Most times. Mr. Ono doesn't seem to be returning. Was it on vacation? I decided to give it up for today. Alright. Now we go back to the mall and see if our cult friend gets mugged. Or worse. Spend time.
Yes!
Wonderful, my gourmet friend. First, I have some excellent news to share. Then afterwards, oh, I know just the place. We didn't leave the spot.
I did it! I finally met my quota! I found someone else to welcome into our flock! No! Speak of the devil!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow! Are you interested in joining too? Finally, paradise is smiling back at me! Yes! Yes!
You're gonna scam them too? Just knock it off. Uh-oh.
What are you saying? That I should just abandon these people to their fate?
I don't feel like either of those options he'd enjoy.
I'm trying to save these people. They've suffered in this world just like me. Someone as good looking as you could never understand. You have no idea what people like me have to go through. Fine. If you're gonna try and stop me, then you and I are through!
Oh. Okay. Here's the thing about broken relationships. Oh, haven't seen this before. I didn't think this would happen. Was wondering. Okay.
Don't follow me around anymore. Only true believers are allowed into paradise.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. That new recruit seemed familiar. Worried about Suimitsu. Better follow them.
Huh? What is this?
You're getting mugged, kid.
Is this an emergency? A serious emergency?
Yep.
So the world's coming to an end, huh? I think I remember some other cult saying stuff like that. Except they really weren't about initiation fees. It was more about giving up material wealth, wasn't it? Stealing ideas from real, actual religions. That's a textbook cult tactic, you know?
You mean this was all a trick?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You've been duped, kid. But not by us. You should blame that cult you believe in so much. Now that I know the truth, I almost feel sorry for you. But you had to take things too far.
I mean, he's just the equivalent of a Jehovah's Witness. To be fair, messing with him ain't gonna do anyone any good, but to vent your own frustrations.
Try not to hit his face. If you leave any marks, might be able to press charges.
Am I gonna die? but if I die here, I'll be reborn, and I can go to paradise. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. What?
Isn't this the Velvet Room alley?
What are you doing here? After I said such awful things to you, that we were through. I'm freaking out. I don't want them to hurt me.
Oh, well, that was fast. That was a quickly mended relationship. Never mind. Suimetsu really trusts me with all his heart. Our relationship is stronger. Okay. All that drama for nothing.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Gross, dude, you're getting snot everywhere. Screw this. I gotta get to work.
I've had just about enough of this. Look, just forget about the money. But I don't ever want to see you near my son again.
You're so wonderful. You have such a kind soul.
Well, that went about as well as it possibly could. I just left. You got off with less than a slap on the wrist. Just a little emotional trauma from the threat of violence. I took Suimetsu home and went back to the dorm. Here's my package. What do I get? Just this Mandarin. Cures all ailments. Fully restored HP to all allies. Heck yeah, brother. Okay. Nope. Junpei's still here. Go for a walk with Koro? We could. Nothing else to do. What's up, boy? Koromaru's looking at me with pleading eyes. Seems to want to go for a walk. Let's go.
Oh, it's you. What a coincidence.
Sweet. 3 points.
I, ran out of soy sauce, so... Oh, is that dog, He doesn't bite, does he? I'm actually a little afraid of dogs. I was attacked by one when I was little.
Understandable. But don't worry, he only bites dark entities born of death itself.
It only knocked me over, but ever since then...
Good boy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still a little scared, but maybe I'll be okay with this one.
Koro's the best boy.
I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. I'll see you at school then.
Koromaru and I returned to the dorm. Koro was both house-trained and battle-trained. How many dogs can you say you've met like that?
Hey.
Yo. Even though we're about to face death, literally, we're still going to school as if nothing's happened. It's surreal.
Yeah.
We'll have to make up our minds sooner or later. Even as we speak, the deadline is drawing closer. I just hope we can find the right answer. Yeah, we're about to lose a week to exams. Alright everyone, finals are almost here. Let's begin. Not gonna read that. Today, I'll finally talk about our own country's magic. While you may think you know enough about it already, you probably don't know the half of it. And I probably don't want to know even half of that. The belief that magic is a questionable subject is becoming more common. But what is swept into the corners of society today was once central to it. I mean, that's technically true, yes. In terms of a historical standpoint, sure. That... Alright. It could even be said that Japan came to be in the first place thanks to magic. I wouldn't say that for any country, but sure. After all, Himiko of Yamataikoku was a shaman. She reportedly relied, well, I guess you could say that. For some countries, like especially ancient ones, they relied a lot on heavily on oracles and stuff like that. So I guess a historical argument could be made. She reportedly relied upon a type of shamanism called Kido when ruling her domain. Sadly, we have no way of knowing how her magic worked. The same is true for Prince Shotoku, who established a centralized government. He practiced onmyodo, so he was also a shaman of sorts. With origins like this, magic was naturally woven into the very fabric of Japan. I mean, it's very rich in folklore, can't say it's not. In the Heian period, for example, the Bureau of Onmyo was established so that onmyoji could expel evil spirits, give spiritual advice, and train new practitioners. You may be familiar with it from the legend of Abe no Seibun. Even in the age of the samurai, magicians had their part to play. Weren't they more exorcists? Oh, I guess very closely connected here. There were many generals who studied divination alongside military tactics. They could be considered magicians. Say, are you still listening? Don't become mesmerized now. Here's this test to see if you're actually paying attention. Get it wrong and I'll make some of your lingo taboo. Now who to pick this time? I choose thee, Yuki. Person who's always chosen. Well, I suppose sometimes Junpei's been chosen, and I've still answered in his place. What sorcery was Himiko said to have used? Kido.
Correct.
Thank you for your... Thank your Kotodama powers for that one. No. I'll thank my memory. My short-term memory. The ease of access to magic that Japanese citizens had continued... read that completely wrong. The ease of access to magic that Japanese citizens had continued up to the Edo period, but the new government formed during the Meiji Reformation stamped it out. Yeah, science over mysticism. Tsuchi Mikado Shinto, which had only recently been revived, faded away once more. If I'm not mistaken, from what very, very little I know, is that during that time, there was like essentially industrial revolution of Japan, was Meiji. They went very hard on the restriction and basically wiping out of the more religious factors. But I am not well versed in that field, just very slightly familiar. I answered correctly. I have confidence, but my confidence is already maxed out. No, I guess charm. Alright, class is over. No one's around. Suru's around. Back to the shrine. Pray. Give me my passives. Okay. Messages say Mamoru. I don't have a star. I don't have one for... Got anything to say?
Marvelous.
More
I'm
fragments?
looking
Thank you.
Very well then.
Into the room.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Fuse. Let's see, what do we got here?
Please,
choose the personas you would like to fuse.
Yeah, we no longer need Siegfried. And we don't really need Alice.
Are you satisfied with this?
Yep. Yeah, what do I got here? Magician, Priestess, Sun. I do have a Lovers. Fortune and Temperance. I don't need the Magician to hold on to right now.
This one is
But
somewhat
doesn't
beneath
matter.
you.
Anyway.
What do you wish to inherit?
SP.
It seems you have been blessed with... Why, this is exciting, isn't it?
Gabriel. We don't have Raphael. But I don't think fusing you two together would really do anything. Divine Judgment, huh? The heck is Divine Judgment? Light attack that reduces... Oh, just a straight up 50% drop? That seems awesome. That seems busted a little bit. Could I have had that? I would have loved that for the frickin' Reaper. Anyway.
Have you all the elements you need?
Still nothing on Biako. I suppose the only way to get him would be higher temperance.
Well then, shall we take a look?
No. What is the
Please,
what is
take
the?
a look.
I have a level 74 Loki.
Are you finished?
What did I need? 74, 74.
We
I
look
can't check in here. That's the problem. Level 75 Loki. We'll keep him there for now.
Welcome to the Velvet
Back
Room.
to fusing. Specifically summoning.
Registering. Will you register it to the compendium? All registered. This is your progress so far.
Alright, I want... What do I want? I have a moon. Don't have a star.
Does this persona, is this acceptable?
Yes.
Very well, it's yours. Please take a look.
Towers, not really necessary. Don't have anything for Devil. Temperance I have. Death is done. Hanged.
Please take a look.
You were really good. But you're just better overall, honestly. Well, maybe not. Okay. We'll take something a little lower. Nah, yeah, we'll take Mata.
This persona, yes?
Double weakness, but also immunities, resistances, and heals for days.
This persona, yes?
Well, screw it. I want
Please,
Enduring Soul.
is this acceptable? May it be your inner strength.
For what, 5k? 83%. It's not bad.
Ah, what kind of persona? Do you please choose the
I don't have any
personas
doubles.
you would like to fuse? what
No,
your
nothing in
soda's come to
particular.
be.
Are you
Note that I
finished?
want. Leave.
We
At least not yet. Okay. What about you?
Listen.
Nope.
Really?
Nothing would have happened. Faculty office hallway. Check for our teacher. Mr. Ono's gone. Surprise, surprise. Oh, hey, Mr. Oriumi. Mr. Akoto was talking shit about you yesterday. Ah, damn it. I did it again. When does Class 2F have their next lecture?
Listen,
Oh, Yuki. What's up? Oh, I know. You brought me some cake, huh? I'm not a fan of Mont Blanc. But I like all the other kinds.
that reminds me.
I didn't mean to say that. But hey, you're here just in time. I forgot to explain something in my class lecture. So I just want to go tell the class real quick. If I don't do it, I'm going to get reprimanded. It's tough being a teacher. If I explain it to you right now, could you pass it on to everyone else? A lot of stock you're putting in a student here to cover for your ass. It doesn't have to be a detailed explanation or anything. Oh, you want to have watermelon next time I have some left over? That sounds, as nice as that sounds, I don't think it's appropriate for you to offer or for me to accept.
Huh?
I can practically feel that old stickler Coda glaring at me. Damn, I guess I'll have to do it myself. Well, I might as well practice giving the lecture with you. I mean, we've already established you're not going to give the lecture in my place, right? I listen to Miss Toriumi's lecture alone. Okay. Cool. I guess. Alright, Ono's still gone. Alright. Tsuru Kirijo.
Hello.
Hello. Things have finally settled down a bit. I'll be shifting more responsibilities onto the underclassmen in the student council so that they can gain more experience. And with all that's happened, I'd like to have some time for myself. I'll still show up to the meetings, of course. Oh, right. I was just thinking of leaving as well. If it's alright with you, would you care to join me today? Sir seems interested in my plans. I feel as if we can grow closer. Alright, let's go. Let's go.
Greatly appreciated.
Actually, there was another place I was hoping to stop by today. Wild Duck Burger?
Interesting. So this is what the interior looks like. It's smaller than I expected.
Is this your first time?
Well, technically, yes. But I did pass by once with Akihiko.
Not the same.
So, I understand that you don't eat with utensils here? My lack of knowledge on this subject is a serious problem. In all honesty, it's a good thing you're here. Is it actually profitable to sell these items at such low prices? I'd be interested to know the average cost per unit. Oh, sorry, I found myself lost in thought again. In truth, I didn't ask you here just to eat.
I mean, it's kind of a valid question to wonder how much, to be curious about how much it costs to actually make a burger, how in simply material costs.
I wanted to express my personal thanks to you. Right now, our strength and conviction are being tested to their limits. We've only made it this far because we've been blessed with each other's partnership. I know I've been asking a lot of you, even more than the others, but I truly appreciate it. I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
Tsuru seemed to trust me. I feel like our relationship has grown. Okay. Not too bad. Hopefully.
Oh, I didn't realize we were talking for so long. It would be rude to let the food grow cold. Shall we begin?
I ate burgers with Mitsuru, then headed back to the dorm. Junpei, read manga, please. I need to upgrade your soul.
Hey.
Welcome back. It's already been a week since Ryoji-kun told us everything, huh? I couldn't sleep for 3 days after that. It feels weird, being this scared. Everyone else is scared too.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. You know, I feel like no one really knows how much they take their lives for granted until they think there's a real possibility they might lose it. I don't think anyone can really understand that kind of thing until they actually feel it. Yeah. Dang it, Junpei. I need you upstairs for socialing.
Yeah.
When you saved us on the monorail, I thought I understood the weight of life. But it turns out it's actually way heavier than I thought. Yeah. Study sessions? I guess.
Senpai!
Hey. I have some homework to do, but I'm having trouble getting started on it. By the way, Yuki-san, you all have exams coming up, right? Well, in that case, why don't we study together?
I'm sorry.
Sorry to bother you. I can do it on my own. Well, I did want to respond. Alright, I just want to make sure of something. Oh, you're back. I just can't find the motivation to do my homework. I keep spacing out. It's natural. Let's study together. Thank you. Well then, let's do our best.
Sorry to bother you like this. I just had a hard time focusing when I tried doing my homework alone. Thank you for agreeing to study with me.
We've all got a lot to think about, so studying solo would be hard.
Koromaru says he'll study with us too. Right, boy?
Good boy.
It must be tough for you guys, having to think about tests at a time like this.
Maybe a little.
I guess even you feel the pressure, huh? Makes me wonder. Should I really be doing homework at a time like this?
I mean, what else can you do? What if the world doesn't end in the end?
Still, the only thing we can do is carry on and complete our schoolwork as always. What's the matter, Koromaru? Huh. He's got something in his mouth.
Mad Bowl. Cool.
Did you bring this here for us? Thanks, Koromaru. I guess he's trying to cheer us up. I shouldn't make him worry so much. Okay, time to study. If I have any questions, can I ask you for help?
I'm already here. For that exact reason.
And done! That's it for my homework! Oh, you're still studying, aren't you? Is it okay if I stay here for a little while? I'll be sure not to bother you. Koromaru and I will be cheering you on. Good luck!
I've continued studying with Amada and Koromaru by my side. Oh, that sounds very peaceful.
Oh, are you all done now? Cool! Koromaru was with us the whole... Wait, what? Where did he go?
Oh,
Were you waiting for us to finish?
I thought I brought more stuff.
I guess it's our turn to hang out with him.
Alright,
Thanks for
alright.
studying with me today. If you're okay with it, I'd like to do this again sometime.
We will. But first, Koromaru demands his pets.
Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking.
Oh boy, who's lost?
I'm calling in regard to a recent change in Tartarus.
Or not lost?
It seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open.
Okay.
I thought it prudent to inform you. Well then, I wish you a safe journey.
We will be heading in again before the full moon. Before New Year's. But not right now. which means Tartarus is back open for us.
Hello.
Good morning. How does everyone seem regarding that discussion? They're thinking hard.
Right.
I see. Well, I feel the same as the others. But we can't continue on like this forever. We should talk with everyone tonight. Right. Anyone around? Oh, the super fan. It's almost Christmas, and you know what that means? Presents. I got hiccups all of a sudden. I've got a great idea. I'm gonna give Kirijo-senpai a gift. Okay, that's certainly an idea. I don't know if it's great or bad, but it's an idea. Could you play Santa for me? Why does everyone ask that? And give her my present? No. Jeez, I was just kidding. You don't have to look so serious. She might avoid me if I did that, but it would be worth it to give her a gift. Then give her a gift. Don't be a weirdo. Do you wash your lab coat after experiments? I do. Ah, so you like cleanliness. I think that's a wonderful trait in men. Okay. No. My classmate didn't wash his either, and now there's a hole in it. You should be careful about that. I mean, shit happens. You know what we haven't checked out in a while? The roof. Gosh darn it. Frickin'. I'm on the wrong end of the frickin' hall. Oh, these two. Yep. That guy there. Isn't he acting funny? Not really. Really? Well, you ask me, he seems weird. He is. Yeah, I thought he seemed weird. Oh man. The first thing I do when I get to school is look for her. Then, when I finally find her, I get butterflies in my stomach. What do I do? What should I do? Talk to her. Clearly this is uncomfortable for the both of you. Alright. Faculty office hallway. Or actually, yeah. 4. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna forget. The shrine. Free card. No. Stop button mashing. Bash the correct amount of buttons. Okay. Well, there's no anything with Suimetsu. Would you mind showing me another place again? Ideally after school today. Yep. Here we go.
Hello.
Oh, Yuki, are you leaving now? If that's the case, there's a place I wanted to stop by on the way back. Let's go.
Thank you.
It's over at the strip mall, so it shouldn't take long to get there. It piqued my interest a while ago, but I could never bring myself to go alone.
Interesting. So this takoyaki doesn't contain an entire octopus, but only a small portion.
Did you seriously think it could contain an entire octopus in a single freaking dough ball?
I mean, that does make sense. The entire creature would be far too large for a single person. Sometimes my own ignorance truly astounds me.
Want me to treat you? Why not give it a try?
Who do you think I am? Please, allow me to be the one to treat you.
It's worth a try. the gesture that counts.
What? They don't accept credit cards.
Ooh. Cash is king.
So it's filled with dice octopus. Interesting. There's a mild sourness combined with the chewy texture of the seafood. Quite flavorful. Are there other ingredients mixed in?
I wouldn't know. I've never had. I'd like to try it sometime, but I've never had it.
In any case, it's quite good. C'est très bon. That reminds me, Akihiko once mentioned this place. Speaking of Akihiko, don't you think he's been acting differently lately? I can't place my finger on it, but I've known him for quite a long time. It feels like something's changed. Maybe he's just maturing.
The whole team is. Are you sad? Are you happy?
Why would I be sad? I'm glad to see he's finally growing up.
Alright, not the best option.
You're reading too much into it. When I look at Akihiko, I can't help but reflect upon my own life. It's the most peculiar feeling.
Maybe you're in love, maybe you're anxious, must be sadness. Maybe you're anxious.
Anxious? You may be right. Maybe a part of me is panicking because I feel like I'm being left behind. Sorry, don't mind me.
Mitsuru has a lot on her mind. Our relationship has grown. Okay. Yeah, I can never figure out... I suppose I wouldn't be able to figure out unless I looked it up, whether or not there's a max to...
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Whether or not if every interaction is positive, or especially if there's multiple points to get affection up, if that means I did or didn't mess up.
Sorry to subject you to my thoughtless rambling. Just forget I said anything.
Rooting for you.
I'm not sure what you mean. That takoyaki was absolutely delicious. We should eat here again sometime.
Okay. Next time we'll remember to bring cash.
All right. It looks like everyone's here now.
Well, it's been a week. What's our plan? You okay, Fuka?
You're just so calm, Yukari-chan.
All a facade.
I mean, panicking's not gonna solve anything. Besides, it's been such a drag around here all week, and no one will go to Tartarus.
You're absolutely right. We humans are quite resilient. With enough time, we can adapt to any situation. So, how about it, everyone? It's time we discuss this.
Have you made up your mind, Sonata-san?
No, but I don't plan on running away.
Right.
So you're going to fight Nyx?
I don't know. I mean, it supposedly can't be defeated.
That just means it hasn't been done before.
What about you? What are your thoughts on it?
Honestly, this is the first time I've ever really contemplated my own death. In any case, we have to choose one way or the other. I obviously don't want to suffer, but that means we'd have to take a life. Not to mention, we die no matter what we do.
Then, do we all agree that we don't want to hurt Ryoji-kun?
Is that how you feel?
Me?
That's fair. I mean, it's not exactly normal to pick how you're gonna die. What about you, Junpei? Have you decided?
Nah.
What's the matter? Scared?
Of course he's scared.
What the hell is wrong with you? You think this is a joke?
Junpei,
Oh, he's taking this very seriously.
It's death we're talking about here. Of course I'm scared.
Hey, at least the outburst doesn't help, but it's always good to be man enough to admit that to yourself and to others.
And
all are, just chatting it up like it's a goddamn picnic. Can't you see? We're all gonna die!
Then what do you think we should do? Do you want to kill him?
There's nothing I can do. He's the only one who can kill him. Hey.
Hey.
This whole thing is your fault.
I mean, if we want to really start pointing fingers, I could say it's Aegis's fault. But anyway, I'm not going to do that.
You had that thing inside you and didn't even know it.
And how am I supposed to know? And well, I suppose if we did know, that would have changed a couple things. But I didn't, and there was no way to know. No one could have ever known. So brooding on that's pointless.
You raised it, damn it! If it weren't for you, none of this would have happened.
Junpei!
That's uncalled for.
You're supposed to be special, right? Then do something about it!
It's not my fault. There's nothing I can do. I'm not running away from this. I'm scared too.
Stop it, Junpei. It's not his fault. And the only reason we even have a choice is because he carried it.
God damn it, I know! It's just, it doesn't matter how many times I tell myself. I know this doesn't fix anything. It scares the hell out of me.
This is good.
I know how you feel, Junpei-kun.
This is a healthy discussion. A lot of yelling, but overall, net positive.
We're all scared. I'm scared too.
Me too. I've never felt so cornered in my life. I can't stop shaking.
Same here. We're all in the same boat. And hey, I'm sorry for teasing you earlier. I just don't want to forget everything. I've learned so much since coming here.
Yuka-tan, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell at you like that.
I don't think any of us can blame you right now, Junpei. So don't worry about it. Right?
It's fine. Nobody's to blame. Nobody's to blame here.
I'm sorry. I knew the truth deep down, but still, sorry for being a dick.
Apology accepted.
All right. Let's put a pause on any unnecessary gatherings for now. Ryoji said he'll be back on New Year's Eve. Let's just try to go about our lives until then. We have some time, so let's consider our options while we still can.
I will still want option C. I wish to face death. Junpei finally reading the manga. Can we finally advance his soul?
Hey.
I wonder if Ryoji-kun will really come back for New Year's Eve. What is he doing now? Is he crying like before? Wonderful question. Koromaru was always so calm and collected. Dogged, really. He was at the shrine all by himself. I want to be more like Koromaru. I don't want to be stuck in the past anymore. I guess that's one way of looking at it. Aragaki-san kept me alive for a reason. I had considered the possibility that we could simply stop Ryoji from initiating the fall, but it appears that isn't a possibility after all. And if we kill him, we'll lose our memories, but still be unable to prevent it.
Hey, so...
Sounds like a lose-lose. Don't worry about what Junpei said earlier, okay? You know, all the stuff about how Ryoji-kun was inside you. No one thinks it's your fault.
Hey.
You're still you, the same person we know as you've always been. Or the same person now as you've always been. What would he do at a time like this? He'd probably fight the end of the world with all he had.
Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's what he would do. Oh no, maybe it's not Junpei, please tell me. Junpei! Gosh darn it. Give me false hope, Koromaru. Bad dog. Junpei's not in his room. Where the heck is he? Oh, I'm blind, is what I am.
Sorry.
Sorry about earlier, man. I know you've been helping me out all this time. But you know that sinking feeling when you hit a dead end? Yeah, it sucks. I hear you. Anyway, back to the mall. No, it's only Thursday. Who's my currently equipped persona? Should, yeah, just be Thanatos. Just beef him up.
Everyone, listen up.
Exams start on Monday. Have you guys been studying? I'm the one who takes the fall if you don't score well, you know. Open your textbooks for today's lesson on incorrect use of the plural form. These can trip up a lot of people. The most common forms end in S, ES, and IES. Got it?
What?
However, there are some irregular plural forms too. You seem confused, Iori-kun. Do you know which of the following is an irregular plural noun?
Huh?
Huh? Me? I wasn't listening at all. No, Makoto, help me out, man. Did you catch what she said? Do you know the answer? Wishes, lives, dreams. I have no freaking clue. What was the question? An irregular plural noun. Lives? I don't know. Because it ends in an ES, but it also already ends in an E? I don't know.
Bingo!
Ah, so you're listening. You've got a funny way of showing it, though. Like most singular nouns, you can add an S to dream for dreams, to form dreams. Since wish ends in an SH, you have to add an ES to get its plural form, wishes. Okay, on to the next one. Man, I sure wish they'd stop calling me out. Thanks, you're a real homie. Alright, really got Iori out of a pinch just now. Such a nice guy. Everyone's whispering. Become slightly more popular. Charm for nothing. Alright.
Wait, seriously?
This is crazy, man. How am I supposed to think about exams when the world's coming to an end? Maybe you should think about exams so that you don't think about that. For at least a little bit. There's no one around! Alright. Any decent magic? Not really. Well... I think this one's at least high damage. Yeah, I think that's high chance blade insta-kill. Again, doesn't do me much, but better than nothing. I don't really relied on the insta-kill moves at all. With two hit or miss. Mr. Rono's not here again.
And this here.
I should get going since there's no time to waste. If I power walk to the station, it'll take 7 minutes. But if I consider the speed at which the train pulls into the station, 3 minutes might not be enough. Oh yeah, I'm in charge of dinner tonight, so that's another 12 minutes to get groceries. Better compensate for the pressure ratio when mashing potatoes to avoid inefficiency. If an average potato's diameter is about 12 centimeters, then that comes out to... Oh, forget it. Going home isn't worth the trouble. I'm staying at school. Sir, you just said you're in charge of dinner.
What's up?
Oh, it's you. Did you want to stay the night at school too? You're looking for Mr. Ono. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen that helmet lately. Oh, I mean, that teacher. I don't have time to fur away looking for him either, so try again later.
By the way...
You know, that helm of him really is a nice piece. I'd never say that to Mr. Ono's face because I'd never hear the end of it, but it's fine craftsmanship. The curved line at the top, it's an ideal arc for absorbing impact. An arc like that can absorb about 48% of the impact from above. That's actually pretty high. Then there's the material. It's not just a thick chunk of metal. It's extremely thin metal, in fact, layered with finely braided hemp for added practicality. Mr. Takanazuka kept going on and on with his lecture.
And that's how it's done.
That explains that. See? Isn't it a wonderful specimen? Now, you seem pretty into it. Huh? Its origin? I wouldn't know anything about that. I have zero interest in archaeology. Huh. I learn how ancient helms are constructed. Cool. Science. Mr. Ono doesn't seem to be returning. He's never around when you need him. Do I get anything from this? I don't really care. But part of me tells me something's... I'll get something out of this. I have to get something out of this. I feel like killing some time with a nice, meaty lecture about the tarot. How about it? Up for another mammoth lecture? I really just want to hit the skip button. Oh, read it. Then you're an uncommonly bored student. It's a wise use of your time, though. Today we'll talk about a slightly advanced way of reading the tarot. I want to explain how to lower probabilities of external factors, while being able to foresee a more solid future. Basically, it's a way to combine the power of the tarot with other precognitive methods that don't exist.
So, continuing on.
The reason is the kind of compound method for telling fortunes. Most well-known fusion with tarot is astrology. For example, there's the most self-explanatory horoscope spread.
As such.
Totally. Bullshit on top of bullshit equals bullshit squared. After shuffling and cutting the full deck of 78, spread them in a circle consisting of 12. Place more in the center. 12 in the outer circle correspond directly to the 12 of the zodiac, also known as houses.
That is to say...
Each house shows an answer to a different problem, such as family and work, marriage, friendship, and money. Screw it, I don't care. I really don't care. Afraid that's much too esoteric to fully explain. The depths of one cannot begin to guess at. I too have learned something by telling you all this. Bring out hidden knowledge is not easy.
All right.
That concludes the lecture. Thanks for paying attention. If you want to hear it again, I won't mind giving you a little refresher course next time. Here's the usual gift for you, studious one. Oh, I just get items out of it. Oh, cool. I just fast forward through this bullshit. I have to visit the library today to study up on business administration and management. If you aren't too busy, perhaps you could help me? Spend some time. Thanks, I appreciate it. That said, I'm certain I know where to find what I'm looking for. It shouldn't take up too much time. Truth be told, I'm asking you to come along was just an excuse. I hope we'll have some time to chat afterwards.
You know, there's not much time left for us to spend like this. In just a short while, we'll be looking back on these days with nostalgia.
What's next for you?
Well, since my father passed away, I've been faced with a number of complicated issues. My inheritance, the future of the Kirijo group, and the expectations of everyone involved with both. It's possible I won't be going to college or starting a career. I may need to walk a different path. Say, what does marriage mean to you?
It's all for love, it's a social agreement, it's about compromise. Oh, I see where's this going. I see. An arranged marriage for the sake of the Kirijo group's future. It's all for love, it's a social agreement, it's about compromise. This is the safe answer. It seems like the worst answer. It's one of these two. True, it is about compromise. You have to compromise things you would want to do on your own to spend time with the person you're with. And do them together. And deal with them together.
I don't know about that.
Shoot.
Compromise is something that can only occur if both sides are willing.
I effed it up.
Or are you speaking from
I
experience?
should have just said love!
My parents' marriage was arranged for strategic reasons. But as time passed, they slowly grew to honestly love each other.
And that's not too uncommon and very beautiful. Although, well, again, I suppose that's also both sides have to be willing.
I don't think they were unhappy with their lives. Love can take many different forms. Am I wrong about this?
Do you have a boyfriend? That's a tough one.
If I could speak with my father one last time, I would ask him directly.
We've made no progress! Alan's near to Mitsuru. I feel like our relationship has grown. That was the worst. We made no progress.
Looks like we ended up staying until closing time. Talking in the library. I'm not setting a very good example as student council president. We should go.
Everyone talks. It's just about not being loud. We left the library and returned to the dorm. You mean you have to talk to study? Especially in, like, study groups.
I see you're back.
Exams begin next week. I know it's hard to focus, but don't ignore the present because you're worried about the future. That would just be giving up on life. No point in that. Personally, I'm going to keep on like always. I'll keep going to Tartarus and studying too. I'm not leaving the ring without a win. No. Nothing? Alright.
Hey!
It sucks that we have exams at a time like this. Are you studying for them? Yes.
Huh?
Seriously? I'm impressed that you're able to concentrate with all that's going on. I know I should be studying, but the mind keeps wandering.
Nah.
Dude, I'm in serious trouble. I haven't studied at all for the exams. What about you? Of course I have.
What?
You're hanging me out to dry? You hang yourself out to dry, Junpei. What the heck? We're buddies, right? Pals? Partners in crime? Come on, join me in the road to failure. Huh. Yeah, I don't think it'll make much difference even if I started studying now. Besides, I'm not in the studying mood anyways. Mood doesn't matter. It'll be hard to go back to the way things were. No matter what I do, I find myself going in circles. Let's talk.
Okay then.
I was thinking about the connection between Ikutsuki-san and Ryoji-kun both told us. And then, everything finally made sense. Ikutsuki-san made us fight the 12 Shadows in hopes that the Appriser would return. And by doing so, you managed to fuse Ryoji-kun, who was inside you, with the 12 Shadows. And that's when Ryoji-kun appeared to us as the Appriser, in a complicated form. Alright, stuff will be ready on the roof Sunday.
Yeah?
Oh, here for a change of pace? Mitsuru and I are trying to study, but we're not really getting anywhere.
Oh, right.
Hey, you should join us. We might make some progress, all three of us together, don't you think? Sure.
All right.
Good. Then it's settled. Go get your things and meet us back here.
Mitsuru, that section won't be covered on the exam.
Oh, sorry. I'm having some difficulty concentrating.
Guess that's to be expected with everything going on. I'm not immune to it either. Sorry. I know we're the ones who invited you to study, but... well, just look at us.
It's not your fault.
We're making you worry, aren't we?
Definitely feels like we're the ones getting the most worked up about it.
Well, we can't let ourselves be outdone now, can we? Rain or shine, this is still the last exam we'll ever take as high school students. All the more reason to give it our all.
You're right. There's no excuse for slacking. It's time to prove what these last 3 years have led up to.
But don't classes continue until into January and yeah, up until like March, doesn't? Interesting.
Ooh, I see the fire in your eyes. At this rate, I may have to relinquish my position as top student. That said, test results are but a single measure. What truly matters is that we continue to improve ourselves. May we both make this a triumphant finale to our time here.
Talk about a heated rivalry.
And who's the one who stoked the flames? I expect you'll see this study session through to make up for that. Well, I think we've dallied enough. We'll need to make up for lost time.
You can sense a strong motivation from Mitsuru and Sonata. Focusing better than usual. For an intelligence that is already maxed out.
Whoa. Didn't realize so much time had passed. Guess I was in the zone.
I don't think I've been able to focus this well in a long while. I've just finished reviewing the material.
You two were serious, huh? I could barely keep up.
That so? Well, I guess that means we've earned a bit of your respect back.
We're almost through this. Keep at it, you two.
Cool. Guess that's that. Now all we gotta do is ace the exams.
Yep. Very simple. Totally easy.
Let's skim through this chapter.
Oh no! You're here! Exams start next Monday, so today I'll be covering some of the more historically significant years. 645 was the Taiko reform. 710 was when the Heijo Kyo was established. 794 was when the Heian Kyo was established. I'm gonna skip ahead a few hundred years now. Feeling sleepy. Sleep. Sleeping is faster. Alright. And I'm sure no one's around, as usual, because of these stupid exams. Mitsuru's around. People in town are around. Maiko. Okay. Pray. Pray like your life depends on it. Okay. I do have a hang. And I get the feeling that nothing will really change. Oh, this is not where I wanted to be. With Mitsuru today?
Oh.
Are you leaving now? Yeah, I figured.
Right.
Just give me a second. Alright. Come on, you were just here.
Wow!
How is it already so late? My darling's not home today. I'm so lonely. Huh. Maybe I'll have dinner with Miss Toriumi. We could go to that restaurant with that interesting game. What was it called again? A mahjong parlor? I hope I don't lose again, but I don't think there's any way I can win against Miss Toriumi.
Hi!
Oh, hello. How are you? Miss Toriumi isn't here. I was just about to go look for her myself, actually. Say, do you play mahjong? It's very intriguing. The technical terms in particular are quite interesting. If I play too much, I can't stop thinking about them for days. Mentan Pin Dora Dora. Richi Patsu Chi Toitsu Tsumo. No idea what any of that means. I've said that stuff even in my sleep. My poor darling hasn't slept very well as a result. Shall I teach you the other technical terms? Though I'd like to though I'd just be repeating what Miss Toriumi taught me. Well, for beginners, there's only Richi. There's a few intermediate phrases, such as I got a reverse Dora. Looks like you were waiting for one tile, or no, whoops. Or you've got to have more than two Han. Or advanced stuff. You have a hand, don't you? I have all the tiles you're waiting for, and Mangan Booyah. These all sound like trash talk. So far, I've only had chances to use the beginner's phrases, though. But Miss Toriumi is a very patient teacher. She'll tell me, you should throw this one away, or you won't get many points if you call that one, so I won't. So I wouldn't, and I dropped that tile by accident, so you can't ron it. She taught me so much, but I haven't been able to win a single match. Uh-huh. Technical terms, huh? Alright. Better get something out of this. Alright, nurse's office. A lesson that I don't care to hear. Another supplementary lesson. I'm just talking to myself. Oh. Well, I've heard them all, apparently. Just skip through it and see if I get anything out of it. Nope. No longer get anything out of it. All worthless anyway, but short. Got anything to say? Nope.
Oh.
Are you leaving now? Little closure thanks to Gabriel. I want to leave it for the time being. Because I want to see what will happen on the weekend. So we're going to go to the mall. top off, so we met if we can. On New Year's, I always get together with my old school friends for some sake. But every year, a few more of them don't show up. It can't be helped at my age. Oh, that's super sad. Very depressing.
Nope. There's a sale today.
Listen.
Buy whatever you need.
All allies.
You made up your mind?
Pick up a couple of these.
Thanks for coming.
We've burned through a few of these.
Which ones? Thanks for coming.
And a couple
you made
of
up
these.
Your mind? That's all. Hey, done already?
Yep.
Come again, yeah?
Alright, and now what I want to do... There's nothing missing, right? Nope. Love that.
Good to hear. Be careful. What'd you bring?
I guess I can sell my low-level stuff. Okay. 30%, 100 HP.
How many are you selling? You're
All
handing it.
those.
All right, I'll take that.
It's not really
How many are you selling? You're handing
good
that over?
anymore. Yeah.
All right, I'll take that. How many are you selling? Sure, it's a deal. How many are you selling? All right, I'll take that.
Fully restores HP to one ally. 50 to all. It's actually still pretty good. At least for group heals. All allies. Nope, soul drops are freaking awesome. Soma is great. Let's see, what do I need?
How many are you? Sure, no. All right, I'll take that.
Yeah, I don't really need any of these anymore.
Sure, it's a deal. How many? Sure, it's a deal. How many? Sure, all right, I'll take that. Sure, no. All right, I'll take that. How many? You're handing that over? No?
You know what? On second thought, I'll hold on to them. Just for in case I need them for literally anything. But I do want to sell... Really? Madball's only 5? Got a bunch of them. Not what I want. Where's the... Yeah, the
How many are you
dispoison
selling?
stuffs are... For only one ally
Sure
are
now.
kind of worthless.
Sure. How many? Sure, it's a deal. How many? Sure, no. Sure, it's a deal. How many are you? Your hand? Sure, it's a deal.
These are better. Nothing else. Yeah, everything else seems fine. Yep, I want everything else. Okay.
You finished? Be seeing you.
We're good. We got a decent stockpile of cash. Anyway. That was me. Okay. Sweet. Let's go. We're ready to max out Moon. Hello. Don't forget, it's almost time for exams. I've been having a hard time trying to study, though. When I'm alone, my mind wanders. Hey, do you think we could study together? Sure.
No.
Although I proposed living life as normally as possible, I suppose that's easier said than done. Knowing what's going to happen, it's almost too much to bear. Oh, something's up at the strip mall. Hey, Aki. Okay. Where's he at the station? He's probably at the station. To the station! Much as I would like to see what everyone's up, spend time with other classmates. It's an event! Yeah. Thanks for coming. It's pretty cold today, huh? You saw my text, right? Want to get moving and warm up a little? Spend time with Sonata. Yes. Cool. Let's do this. I know this wasn't your idea, but I'm not planning on letting you cut corners. Alright. First on the list is jogging to Naganaki Shrine. Let's go. I'm wiped.
You were actually able to keep up with me on my training regimen. I'm impressed. So, what do you think?
Of what?
Well, the reason I asked you to join me today is...
We finally found you, Akihiko Sanada.
Hey, it's Patrick Seitz.
We've had a good run up until now. Today's where it ends.
Aren't these the guys the dead hired to mug Suimitsu?
Don't feel bad about screaming if you gotta. No one's coming to save you, though.
These guys just don't know when to quit.
There's no getting away this time. Not for you, and not for your chicken shit buddy either.
Not that it'd matter anyway. You guys live at the dorm nearby, don't you?
Yeah, we saw some girls there. And a kid, too. Sure hope they're keeping safe.
If this is your idea of a threat, you're a little in over your head. Scum of the earth.
Stay back. I'll create an opening so you can escape.
The piss I'll
If
escape.
you're going after my friends, then I'll be your first obstacle.
And I'll be your last.
Come on. Make your move.
Don't you know what'll happen if a trained guy like you hits an amateur? The boxing team will be suspended, and you'll be expelled. Or worse, you'll go to prison, and your life will be over.
You came here to pick a fight, and now you're scared to pick the fight?
Is that what you want? Huh?
That is true. I could never do something like that to my supervisor, or my boxing teammates. But even if that's how I feel, I can't back down now. I'll carry that responsibility and pay for it the rest of my life if I have to. I will protect what's important to me. That's why I have these fists.
What the hell are you going on about?
Oh.
Square up. Legitimate self-defense.
All right, then. I'll trust my back to you. Just try not to hurt him. I'm sure you can handle that.
No promises.
Cocky little bastards!
Looks like that does it. That was quite the challenge, considering their numbers.
It's over in a flash.
Are you alright?
Right as rain.
Don't ever show your face around here again. If I ever hear you're threatening my friends, you know what'll happen next.
Got it.
You didn't get it the first 3
Look,
times?
It's getting cold. Plus, someone might have called the police. Let's go to my room for now.
Run away.
Well, I'd like to put out some tea, but I have to take these off first.
What are those? Dusters?
They're hand wraps, mainly for protecting my hands and wrists. Not only do these protect me, but they can affect the power of my punches depending on how I wrap them. Whether my fists deal damage or not depends on these. I guess they're like my partners in the ring. Anyways, make yourself comfortable.
Cool.
So, the reason I asked you to join me today, it's because I wanted you to know what I've been working on. I spent a lot of time training and gaining more experience. And I thought I'd finally reached a point where I could feel confident in my abilities. But after hearing what the appraiser said, I felt afraid. I felt anger too, knowing that all the training I'd put myself through was meaningless. I told myself I'd face things head on, but I'm still as weak as I was before. Tell me, do you think I'm strong enough now?
Definitely I don't know, and don't lose hope. Don't lose hope.
You're totally right. I'm sure I'll find my answer soon enough. Everyone loses confidence in themselves from time to time. And that's when their weakness rears its ugly head. Being on the verge of grasping something, but grappling with the fear and frustration of losing everything again. It's so hard to overcome. And it's a feeling I understand all too well. I know we've pushed this crucial decision on you. And I can only imagine how hard that must be. But try not to blame Junpei and the others.
I know. They can make it up to me. A little late for that. I know.
You really are strong, you know that? Anyway, as someone who was there too, I just wanted you to know. No matter what you decide, I'm still gonna do what I have to do. I've faced off against countless opponents to get where I am now. If I said all my training was meaningless, then that would be spitting on all of their efforts too. And that would be absolutely unacceptable. Wouldn't you agree?
Agree.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a tangent like that. Not only did I ask you to join me today, but you got dragged into my fight too. I've got to at least pay you back for that.
An order of ramen sounds great.
I'm pretty sure my special protein blend is around here somewhere.
Not what I was intending. Can see familiar handmade craft on the desk. Is that the cardboard gold medal that's Mada's sister made?
Oh, that. I was thinking of sending that back to my parents when I write them a New Year's card. We don't know how the future's gonna turn out. It's better if it doesn't stay with me.
This belongs to you.
You're one unusual guy. I was thinking this during the fight earlier, but for some reason, I feel like I can trust you to watch my back. Together, we can overcome anything. For a long time, all I cared about was having the power to protect others. And I thought being hard on myself and competing with others was the only way I was gonna do that. Although, it is true that I've gotten more capable through my reckless approach. But now, there are others who fight alongside me. So I have people who I want to protect. But at the same time, I want them to be there fighting with me. In the end, It's because I have all of you that I feel like I can become even stronger. I still don't know if I'm strong or kind enough to deserve this medal, but this is my starting point. And it's something that I should keep with me. You've taught me another valuable lesson today. Now, where to put this?
Let me see it.
Oh, sure. I did it, Miki.
Keep working hard.
If you say so. I'll keep fighting like I'm up for a shot at the title belt. I may not be very good at motivating people with words, or communicating how I feel, but you can trust I'll never back down from a fight. Even if I'm battered and on the ground, I'll get back up every time. I'll never give up. That's my duty to all of you, so you can count on me. I swear I will protect you. That being said, there's still so much I owe you for. I'll be doing what I can to pay back that debt. I haven't really thanked you for all your help until now either. Ah, right. I was going to at least thank you for what you did today. Damn. Looks like I'm out of protein powder.
Just treat me to some food. We'll call it square.
What else do I have? Ah, here. You can have these dumbbells.
What?
Just a minute. I'll get them ready for you.
Okay. Sure.
You could change the weight on these ones to match whatever your muscle strength is. In your case, I'd start with 8 kilos. No, actually, I think you can handle 10. You could also use a machine, but you gotta do some resistance training with free weights too.
I quietly acknowledged Sana's determination, then returned to my room. I feel inspired with enthusiasm. Max SP increased by 3. That was very touching. Now it's Sunday. Sunday, which means it's time for the sun. Okay. What are you up to at the dorm today? Studying?
I guess so.
Yeah, she said she said we should just act like everything is normal. But that probably refers to keeping our emotions in check. Doesn't mean you don't have to study for exams if you normally don't. You'll be fine though, won't you? Of course.
Oh, right.
Well, that's good.
I guess.
Not really.
No.
I understand how you feel, but just try to focus on what's right in front of you for now. What about you? Oh, I'm good to go. I've gotten in the habit of studying every day. Cool. Did I miss the date for this? Yep. I sure did. Everyone else is upstairs. Good boy. No Aegis around to translate. Everyone needs a break once in a while. Would you like to join us?
Huh?
Wait, Senpai, it's girls' time, remember?
Oh.
But what about me and Koromaru? It's okay. Dogs and grade schoolers are allowed. Well, you heard her. Sorry, but the decision has been made.
Oh, maybe...
You're not gonna say, why aren't you studying, or something like that? Just so you know, it would be pretty rude to interrupt a conversation like that. Besides, it's important to take breaks too.
Precisely.
You're right. And last-minute studying won't make much of a difference anyway.
Isn't that...
Wait, is that your way of saying we're hopeless? That's not very nice, Senpai.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot to think about, but we still have to study for our exams. Or rather, I feel like I'll go crazy if I don't.
What?
Wow, Fuka-san. You're a really serious student. I know what you mean, as much as I hate to admit it.
Yes, precisely.
That's fine. It's probably for the best. In fact, getting back into your routine might help you think more clearly when the day comes.
By the way...
It's pretty rare for you to be here, Mitsuru-san.
Is that so?
Is it now? Well, I suppose it's true I've never laughed like this with all of you before. It's a pleasant change of pace. I'll join you again if the opportunity presents itself. We'll be happy to have you anytime, right, Fuka?
Uh-huh.
Of course. Let's do this again. Well, maybe I will. Cool. Alright, to the sun. Level 8.
Hey.
It's you. Would you like to talk a bit? You can sit here as usual.
Thank you.
Today is actually a special day.
So, I'd like you to celebrate with me. As of today, I am a
free individual.
So, I'd like you to celebrate with me. As of today, I am a free individual.
Free from what? You finished your story?
No, not quite yet. Almost, though. I just came from the hospital. They were going to admit me, but it's no longer needed.
Something tells me you haven't gotten better, though.
I guess my body is too weak to undergo surgery. So I've opted out of examinations and medication.
Yep, that's what I thought.
I'm done with the hospital. Now, I'm just waiting for the end. But I don't feel like I'm being singled out anymore. Everyone is waiting to die, all the same. Some just have longer to wait than others. But once the time comes, it's the same for all of us. I'm still a little lonely, but I've moved past the sadness. Could I get a better look at you? I want to remember your face.
Kamiki's smile is tinged with sadness. I feel like our relationship is stronger now. That's incredibly sad. One more Sunday.
Thank you. I'm a little bit tired today. The story is almost done, so I'll show it to you soon.
Oh no, the storybook's gonna be his memento.
I'll come see you again.
Okay, that was depressing.
Hey.
Exams start tomorrow, huh? I guess this will be the first time I use an exam to distract me from something else. Huh. Huh. Nothing's going on. They're just hanging out upstairs. Suru's not around. Oh, but wait, the rooftop. Nice. Okay, the simple herb sprouts. Day after Christmas. Just in time. Alright. I'll study at the lounge today.
Hey.
Hey. You remember finals start tomorrow, right? So, I was just talking to Fuka, and we want to try studying together with everyone, like normal. I was going to talk to Kirijo-senpai about it, but it seems like she went out for a bit. I wonder if we'll get into trouble for organizing it without permission. Well, we can just apologize if that happens. But, do you think anyone else wants to study anyway? You're right. Some of them might want to be left alone, but
Hey!
What do you think? Do you want to study and try to get back into the normal swing of things? Yeah, let's study together.
Thanks.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna give it a shot and invite everyone. You should get your materials ready in the meantime. Oh, I'll go with you, Yukari-chan.
Hey, so, didn't Kirijo-senpai say we shouldn't be hanging out like this? Think she'll be mad if she finds out?
I kind of doubt it, but I won't deny that seeing you all does remind me of recent events.
Right. Well then, why don't we just call it a wrap here?
Sonata-senpai? I'd like to ask for some help with this question.
Nice save.
Oh, wait, Junpei-kun. I wanted to ask you,
I think I'll take Koromaru for a walk.
Hey, wait! We'll all take him on a walk when we're done. You can sit back down, Amada-kun. Oh, I guess you found out. I was planning on inviting you too, Mitsuru-senpai. I do understand that we don't have time for chit-chat, but I just wanted to spend time with everyone.
This was actually my idea. I was the one who wanted to gather everyone. So, I'm sorry. I don't want everyone to get in trouble for my selfishness.
Hey, you shouldn't be the only one that has to apologize. I feel the same way, Fuka.
Thanks, Yukari-chan. It's just, when I think this might be the last... in any case, I apologize for this. Let's just call it for today.
We're not calling it.
Thank you. After warning you all, I wasn't sure how to go back on it. I was actually taking a walk to mull it over. Yukari, Yamagishi, I feel the same way you do.
You did say we should try to go about our lives for now. You hear that, Junpei? Let's get to it.
If we're talking my life, studying's the last thing I'd be doing.
Mitsuru-senpai, could you help me with this?
Of course. What question did you need help with?
We studied together, as we always do. I feel I was able to focus better than usual, right? Cool. Worth nothing for my academics, but a nice touching moment.
How long have we been studying? Time really flies when we're all in it together.
I agree. Thank you for going along with my suggestion, everyone.
Time well spent. You owe us time well spent.
You think so? I hope everyone else feels the same way.
By the way, I hope you haven't forgotten about taking Koromaru for a walk.
Of course not. Come on, everyone, let's go.
That'll be it for studying then. Everyone, make sure to give it your all on the exams.
Alright, here we go. Second semester final exams begin today, and will last for 6 days. Here we go. Wait, 6! This question seems familiar. Which one of the following originated in India? The number 0, imaginary numbers, system of linear equations, factorials. Number 0? Yes, there we go. For some reason, my mind's like, isn't that Arabia? guess it's India. This question seems familiar. When heated, oh boy. The beta amylase enzymes in sweet potatoes react with the starch present to produce which disaccharide? What the frick? Sucrose, maltose, galactose, maltese. Sucrose. Shoot. That was too. Yeah. That was. Nope. Alright, another one. Which Roman goddess has been theorized to be the namesake for the month of April? Okay, easy. I think, actually. Let's see. Ceres, Minerva. Minerva's Athena. Venus is Aphrodite. Okay, yes, Venus. Right. Next. Another familiar question. The Tale of Genji. Who does Hikaru Genji compare to cherry blossoms? Shoot. Ona-san no Miya. Lady Fujitsubo. Aoi no Ue. Murasaki no Ue. Ona. Fuck. Like, I don't remember that one at all. I remember the question about the cherry blossoms, not the who was the poem for. Which is not the correct plural form. Mice, cacti, moose, geeses. Geeses. Moose is singular and plural. After 2 questions. It's not too bad. Didn't get the top score though. Last day. Okay. What's up, Junpei? Dude, have you noticed? Around Christmas time, people flirt like crazy, and the magazines are filled with sappy pictures. Isn't that overkill? Man, I wish Santa would bring me a girlfriend this year. Something you gotta figure out on your own, buddy. That was a hard test. I'm not sure how I did it. I guess I'll have to wait for the scores to be posted. How should I describe this? I feel like I'm climbing a mountain without a rope. Man, my stomach hurts. Christmas sucks, man. Behind all those presents, there's a vicious sales war raging. I wonder how many people commit suicide during Christmas. Wow, okay. That's a jump. That's a freaking jump indeed. Okay, you're a bundle of sunshine, and everyone's back. Okay, cool, cool. We're not talking to you. No, passives. Suppose growth doesn't really do me much anymore. Well, a little bit, I guess, but still. Junpei, no subject. Okay. Hanging out with Junpei.
Yo.
What's up? Hey, you have some time now? I'll treat you to some takoyaki. Spend time with Junpei.
Alright.
Let's head to Octopia.
You go on ahead to the shrine. I'll grab us some takoyaki.
Want me to wait for you while the shrine sounds good?
Aw, you gonna miss me? It's fine, just go on ahead. I'll be there in a sec.
It's just common courtesy, really.
Got some takoyaki. And this one's for you.
Thank you. Mildly generous of you.
Come on, look at these eyes. Why would you ever suspect me like that? Just messing around. To be honest, this is kind of an apology for the other day. You know, back when I blew up at you. One pack of takoyaki ain't gonna make up for it, but it's better than nothing, right?
I already forgave you. This fixes nothing. Is that all you've got? We'll be kind. We won't mess with him.
Thanks. Still, I felt like words weren't enough for an apology. I took my anger out on you, and you totally didn't deserve that. It's 'cause I really wanted to take out my anger on someone else.
Ryoji?
Remember when I mentioned I was visiting someone at the hospital? And how I pissed her off, but I didn't know what I did wrong? I think I get it now. A while back, I was asked what I'd be doing with my life in 2 years. By Chidori. And being the insensitive dumbass I am, I said something like, "Eats me," for a long time. I didn't even understand how it must have felt for her to ask me that. So it's no wonder she got upset. She was facing something really scary. And there I was, acting like it was no big deal. The other day, when everyone was all calm and chatting about what Ryoji said, it put everything into perspective. When it finally hit me, I lost my shit and snapped at you. I'm really sorry about that, man. Hey, come on, eat up. Don't want cold takoyaki, do you? Woohoo, that was tasty. And it's not too bad cold either.
I don't know. I like cold food sometimes. I wouldn't take it over a warm one if I had the chance, but sometimes, you know, when you're just looking for something, it's nice.
Hey, by the way, have you decided what you're gonna do on the 31st yet?
Still thinking about it.
I hear you. It's a hell of a decision to make. Look, man, me and the others might tell you all kinds of stuff, but whatever we say, go with your own gut. You've dealt with enough as it is, you know? I've always been jealous of you.
No. Really?
You're a special dude. And everyone's always counting on you. But at the same time, I knew you were the one making all the tough calls. You're always looking out for everyone around you. Even people like me. Sure, I was jealous, but watching you, I knew I could never be you. So, I figured maybe it's time you chose what you wanted to do for a change. Besides, forgetting everything doesn't exactly sound so bad, does it?
What about Chidori?
I mean, I obviously wouldn't like that. It'd suck to forget everything. But that's just how I feel. You should follow your feelings. Whatever you choose, I won't let anyone tell you otherwise. All right, that's enough serious stuff. Chats like this make my throat all dry. Or maybe it's just a takoyaki.
Maybe
Let's
the
grab a drink
takoyaki.
somewhere and head back. Is that okay with you, Mr. Leader?
Someone's back being chipper as usual self. Junpei and I chatted all the way home. Okay. Alright.
Right.
After I finished my exams, I walked around town for a little bit. The Lost are everywhere now. Running into them is no longer just an occasional incident. Perhaps it has to do with the fall. Probably does. I haven't thought about it as much lately, but we're the only ones who can save the world. It's all up to us. I mean, we knew that from the beginning. Children all over the world will receive presents from a jolly old man in a red suit. But one day, they will realize that the jolly old man doesn't really exist, and they will be sad. But that sadness will eventually lead to maturity, and then they will leave their childish toys behind. Christmas. What an interesting holiday. Yeah, I guess.
By the way,
The exams are finally over, but I don't feel relieved at all. I'm just even more tired. This is the same way I felt after the last midterms. We thought it was going to be the last battle, but it wasn't. The more I think about it, the more miserable I feel. So don't think about it, for now. Oh, Yuki. How did you do on the finals? Okay.
well...
I mean, considering the circumstances we're in, I think you did the best you could.
Oh!
Good? Impressive. I can't believe you're scoring top marks despite everything going on. It's definitely not top. That's our leader for you.
Oh!
Pretty bad. That's not what I want to say, pretty bad.
Oh!
Well, I think you should give yourself a pass. You did what you could while in a hard situation, so please don't be too hard on yourself. Let's talk.
Good to see you.
I studied extra hard this time, so I have a feeling I'll be okay. How about you? How did you think you did on the exams? Not ace, that's for sure. That's wonderful. I think I did pretty well too. But I skipped some questions I didn't know the answers to. I'll have to review them later. I can't get both the fall and Nyx out of my head. But studying for the exams helped me take my mind off matters for a little while. Okay. Dude, I think I bombed the exams. But how could I even concentrate when I know the world is gonna end?
By the way,
It's about time for the Christmas mood to start setting in. Let's try to have some fun, huh? After all, we don't know if we'll live to see the next Christmas. Yeah. Alright, Koro, time for a walk.
Oh, hey, what's up? Is that your dog? Wow, he looks like a smart one. Unlike his owner. I'm just joking. So, how's life, man? And I love how the girl in that show has this mature vibe. You know what I mean?
No. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, Kenji.
Whoa. Looks like this guy's had his fair share of fun. Guess we should start heading home then. See you at school.
Koromaru and I returned to the dorm. Alright, well that was... Okay. Oh, I didn't go to the freaking office.
Yes? Who is it?
It's me.
Huh? Oh, come in.
What's going on?
You don't stop by very often, Senpai. Is something wrong?
No, not particularly. Is this a bad time?
Aw, are you feeling lonely?
Hey, are you teasing me?
What tipped you off?
Nah, I'd never.
Sure.
She lied as she breathed.
I wonder what this Nyx is like. Do you think it's inside Tartarus?
I have no idea.
Oh, by the way, I've made my decision. I want to fight to the end. It's better than doing nothing. That's why you're here, right, Senpai?
You got me.
Yeah, you're pretty easy to read.
I've made my decision as well. The Kirijo group is slowly regaining its footing. After I graduate, the plan is for me to eventually take over as leader. Turning back was never really an option for me.
But what if you die?
If we can defeat Nyx and I die in the process, then the company will continue on without me. And I'm confident they'd carry on my wishes.
But from what we've heard, Nyx can't be defeated. Though I kinda wonder about that. We've got someone on our team who seems pretty unkillable too.
That's true. And he's an exceptional persona user, even if death was empowering him from within.
He's an interesting guy, huh?
He certainly is.
You know, if things don't work out, I think I'll still be okay as long as I'm with everyone. Honestly, I don't think it matters if we live or die. All that really matters is that we're proud of how we lived.
It's kind of deep.
And I know I'd be proud if we decided to fight Nyx.
But that's true. You need to live your life without regret. So that when your time does come, you won't have any.
Is this about honoring your father's legacy?
Yeah, that's part of it. But mostly, it's about me and how I feel.
I understand.
Senpai, a while back, you asked me to face what comes next with you. You didn't forget, did you?
I could never forget. We'll fight together, Yukari.
Good.
Everybody's around.
By the way...
Oh, it's almost Christmas. Yuki-kun, what do you think the real meaning of Christmas is? Peace on Earth?
Why, certainly.
It's one way to look at it. I have a similar mindset, actually. I believe that the Christmas spirit should put a smile on everyone's face. So let's be happy too. It's Christmas. It's the season of good cheer, so let's try to enjoy ourselves.
By the way...
It's almost Christmas, isn't it? It's like I was sleepwalking. With so much going on, I almost forgot all about Christmas. Yeah. Oh boy. It's time. Good boy. Koromaru seems determined.
Hey there.
I wonder what Mochizuki is doing right now. Maybe he's cursing fate. Why does he even care about life on Earth? I don't really want to think about it. No matter what we do, we can't stop it from happening. It's just not fair. I wish I could just forget about it too. But the promised day will eventually come. There's no escaping it.
By the way,
Those Strega dumbasses haven't made a move yet, huh? They better hurry up and show their faces. I don't know what they're up to, but I'm gonna crush them either way. I'm with you there. I'm not gonna let them get away after what they did to Shinji and Chidori. Looks like Koromaru's on board too, aren't you, bud? Even the dog's ready to rip out his throats. Yeah, it's gonna be a messy fight with them. Nothing really going on here. It's probably just because of the holiday season, but it's so noisy here. I can't concentrate. My coins! Station outskirts. Oh, these guys have something to say. Don't you think stuff's been kind of messed up these days, dude? Like that apathy thing. Just keeps getting worse and worse. Yeah, I know what he means. You can't go anywhere these days without seeing those weird flyers. What's up with that shit? Doesn't look like any rival gang sign I know, but... Oh? What is this now? Something about flyers? Curious. What was I thinking? Even if it seemed like a good chance, I can't believe I actually said that. But I can't let things stay the way they are forever. Oh? Speak with confidence. Love won't blossom if you just wait for it to happen. If you want to get to know someone better, you have to put in the effort. He isn't very assertive, so our relationship hasn't grown even a little. But I don't mind, really. See nothing about flyers around. I run into more couples at the end of the year than the beginning of the year. You got anyone you like to spend time with? Got a girl. Good for you. Me? I'm a loner. Hook up eventually. You should get on it now. Time waits for no man. Loner? Well, that's a surprise. I didn't think there were any left. Well, do what you will. Alright. Nothing about flyers. Went to the mall. Strip mall? Star over here. Isn't the town messy these days? Sure is. Right? Right? The people are weird these days too. I'm already lazy, but I think I'm going to get even lazier. Is it? I'm telling you, man. I like it this way. You're messed up. Something bad happened to you? I mean, yes, but no. There was some drive to clean the stations up, but I don't think it's working here. There's trash all over, bicycles scattered on the floor. I'm not complaining, I like it this way. Wow, okay. Still laying on the ground. My teacher's so boring. I don't really dislike him, he's just annoying. We're 6th graders. We're almost out of elementary school. I wish I had another teacher. Yeah, well, you got what you got. Alright. Pray. Alright. Could have come here last. Dorm. Check out Sunday television.
It's amazing commodities!
What you got?
I'm going to do it.
Warm and toasty winter set. With the temperatures dropping drastically this month, the nasty cold is the last thing you want to catch.
Good, good.
A pink duffel coat. Okay.
Not
There's more.
bad, kid.
A Lux Shiruko can. 3. 4 or half my cash. Sure. And I'm broke.
Thanks, kid.
Next time we'll be introducing a New Year's gemstone campaign. Don't miss it.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Alright. Time for the setting sun.
Right.
Hello there. It's good to see you. Please have a seat if you'd like.
Thank you.
This bench really is our special little place.
I've been waiting.
Ugh, the ominous music.
I finished my story and wanted to show it to you. I was having a lot of trouble with the ending, but I finally figured it out. After the alligator ate his friend, the bird, he cried and cried for a long time. In fact, he was so sad that he drowned in his own tears.
That's tragic.
His tears became a sparkling lake, around which grew beautiful flowers, and a tree that bore delicious fruit. The other animals in the forest came there often to relax, but none of them knew the alligator had created it, or that he was gone. The end. That's the ending I decided on.
Even though the alligator didn't find meaning in his life, the residents of the forest did. They just didn't realize it. The meaning of my life isn't something I should spend my time on. It's more about how I was able to affect others.
Okay.
So, for me, or you, or anyone, just simply existing gives our lives meaning. People can't survive without help from others. We all depend on one another. I don't know how to explain it, but does that make sense?
I think so.
I'm glad. This is the notebook I wrote my story in. I've poured my heart and soul into it.
It's awfully tiny if you can fit it in the palm of your hand.
I wanted to give you this, since you shared my final moments.
Wait, final? Are you... Don't tell me you're gonna... pass away right here on the bench. Worn notebook.
My body feels lighter.
Don't drop.
I'm so grateful to have met you. It seems so insignificant, but maybe there was some meaning in it for both of us. Thank you. In the end, I'm glad that I was born.
Can sense Kamiki's tender feelings. Okay. Ultimate Son.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Sun Arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the sun within thyself.
And who is the ultimate son? Apollo? Asura, the grand being.
I have to go now. Maybe someday we'll meet again. I'd like that.
Oh, okay. I wasn't part of me is just like, are you just gonna fade away? I wasn't expecting the rapture. With the notebook tightly in hand, I decided to head back to the dorm. Okay, cool, I guess. Hello.
Yeah.
It's not like me to just give up. No matter what the outcome is, I want to know that I fought for my future. That's what I've decided.
I suppose.
I have no choice but to go on. The answer was right in front of me the entire time.
Yes.
If I don't make it, then someone else will have to take over the company. Although, I have every intention of returning. Huh. Upstairs? Is Fuga down there? Did I not? Oh, it's just right here. Okay. Well. Nothing here to do, so. Club Escapade. Dark Web. Oh, there is. What do you have to say? We got nothing new. This is just wrong, but I can't do with anything about it. I can't stop her from doing what she thinks is right. I'm totally hooked on fortune telling now. I can't bring every single question to Mana, so I watch TV and read magazines. Everything I wear and everything I eat, I decide with my fortune. Oh, okay. Going a little far. All I have to do is get as many fortunes as possible. Oh. Remind you don't have anything new to say. And there's no one up here. Monk's gone. Alright, just tell them all it is. Strength, agility, magic. Agility. Oh. Exam results. Alright. How bad we do? I'm in the top 10. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Alright, we've done well on almost every test. We even got top spot last time.
Alright, class is starting.
We're a little ahead of schedule, so let's do some review. When you see electromagnetism, Lorentz force and Fleming's left-hand rule should come to mind right away. Electrophysics? I won't give partial credit if you write right-hand rule, got it? Okay, moving on. I haven't learned this in a while, but it's faster to go to sleep. Yeah, the right-hand rule, as I recall, is if you hold your hand like with a thumbs up and point your right hand forward, or your right finger facing forward, and your middle finger facing perpendicular to the left, what you'll get is that your thumb is the direction of the electricity, your fingers wrapped around are the direction of the electromagnetic field that current produces. And let's see, right hand would be if there's an electromagnetic field outside of the one created by the wire going through, then the left side direction, the direction of your middle finger, would be the direction that the field would be pushed force-wise. It's complicated. It's also very cool. I like electrophysics. There's also a left-hand rule, but that's different, as far as I can recall. I actually did pretty well. Now I have to be prepared during the break. Or now I don't have to be depressed during the break. That's not what they said at all. How about you? You look kind of pale. Well, it's not the end of the world. Plus, you have another chance. So cheer up. About that. Did you see the scores? And I blew it. I wasn't last on the list, but it's definitely going to affect my future. Everything's getting dark. Alright. Everyone's now done with exams. Very nice. Priestess 5. Every year when Christmas gets close, you see more couples, huh? Well, I was the same way last Christmas, so I'm not really one to talk. At least you guys are still going strong. I have to find a new guy already. Every magazine now is like top 10 best night views. I want to enjoy those with someone. Okay. No one else around. I love Christmas. The whole town lights up. I get all excited. Alright, it's been nice. What do you want? Using my cell now. This season is so busy, I have to constantly call and message people. So talk to me some other time. Okay, Mr. Popular. Back to the shrines. Back to the cards. Alright. Monday sale, I'm good. Alright. Will he be here? Oh, he is! Right. Finally. Been chasing this man for a month. Ah, Yuki, I've been waiting for you. Okay, not really. I looked and looked, but there's nothing at my house that's not related to Masamune. This didn't belong to Masamune personally, but it still has ties to him, so you really need this? Maybe you've reconsidered? Not that I'm reluctant at all to give it to you, of course. So I'll give it to you, but you'll take good care of it, right? It'll become a family heirloom, right? Kanetsugu's helm.
Glad to hear it.
You must be proud. You've got a family heirloom now. Yeah, I guess this is how it should be. Well, I've still got a few of those left at home. This is the second time I've given a helm to a student after all. That Bebe, do you know him? He's an exchange student in my class. Back in the spring, when he first came here, he admired it so much that I let him have it. It does my heart good to see the samurai spirit is still alive in you kids, even those from a foreign country. It must be because of the glorious lives of the Sengoku generals transcending history. Masamune Date, for example. The amazing things about him is that he... And I get a lecture again. I enjoyed even more stories about Masamune. I have a deeper understanding of history. Cool. We're done with this game of cat and mouse we've been playing, trying to find this man. Getting tired. It's almost time to call it a night, but not yet. A few things we can still do.
Marvelous. I'm looking
Twilight
forward.
fragments.
Here are my requests.
Sengoku era
Wonderful.
helm. I see. So this is it. The helm from the ancient Sengoku era. The heft, the texture, the character for love on the brow. Does that love protect the head, or is it love for the helm?
How splendid.
Mysteries upon mysteries. Still, it is a wonderful helm. This satisfies my request. Why don't you take the helm with you? I believe it suits you far better than it does me. Alright. Go water the flowers.
Come to think of it.
While we're taking a stroll around Gekkokan High, while we were taking a stroll through Gekkokan High School together, I noticed the flowers on the rooftop garden were on the verge of dying. Perhaps because not many people frequent that area? What a sad sight for such a lovely spot. Would you be so kind as to give those flowers some water?
I will await a report of success.
Easy.
Very well then.
Da-da-da-da. Faculty office hallway. Was the wrong choice. This is the way I want to go. These two are still loitering around. Flowers seem to do great. Flowers seem like they're about to wilt. Looks like this spot didn't get any water. Maybe I should water the flower bed. Water the flowers. Alright, should be fine for now. Doing great, okay. Back to Elizabeth.
Good day. Are you accepting a request? Let's hear the results.
It seems you've completed a request. One moment, please, while I check. Thank you for watering the flowers that were on the verge of withering.
Come to think of it.
I've heard that plants grow so long as one continues to water them. Admirable, isn't it? But plants aren't the only ones capable of such a thing. Maybe I'll try this watering process on myself as well. There's a part of me I'd like to cultivate. I don't know what that means. The next time you see me, maybe I'll have grown a little in some way. Weird. But okay. 10, 11, 12, 13, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Missing 41. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
But it'd be greatly appreciated.
Oh, missing 83, 87 and 88, 90, 91, and 90. Okay. Alright, I think that's it. Yeah, missing. I think these are the last missions, numerically speaking, that I have not done. These are all that's left. And I don't know if I'll ever get frickin' this one. Ever. 'Cause I've never found Tanaka. And from the look of... Yeah, hang on.
Very well then.
Mitsuru, Odagiri, Fuka, Mitsuru, Miyamoto. Yeah, from the social link stuff I checked out before, never... I saw that people spend time with Tanaka, which means it's a social link, just one I never found. My eldest is having his entrance exams soon. The atmosphere at home is very tense now. Even I get tense remembering the time when I took my own exams. I took my kid to the Iwatodai strip mall and we had lunch together at Wakatsu. My husband saw an ad for them that talked about omega-3s making you smarter or something. I don't know if my kid got smarter from eating the meal, but she did pass the exam. I mean, it can never hurt. So close to maxing out frickin' everyone, but I can get this one up to, I can get Yukari up to level 9.
Hey there.
Looks like we're finally done with exams. We can finally relax now. Let's give ourselves a pat on the back and take a breather. You heading home? I was hoping you had time to talk right now. Let's go.
Thanks.
This isn't the best place for that, though. Let's go to the roof. It's about your mom's remarriage? Hello? If it's nothing, I'm leaving. Hello?
Yes, I'm here. Oh, sorry. Don't scare me like that. So, there's something I want to ask you. Why do you spend so much time with me? It's gotten you into a whole mess of trouble, and honestly, some of the stuff I've said is really not okay. Is it because we're both Persona users? Or are we actually good friends? Or do you, by any chance, have feelings for...
Kari's voice is trembling. I better choose my words carefully. Oh boy.
What do you really think of me?
Precious friend. Love. Well, this is the lover arcana. All in.
What? No way. Are you serious? You're not pulling my leg, are you? You really mean it? Wow.
No, she's crying.
Sorry. It just feels like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. The tears won't stop coming.
Hug.
You're so hard to read. You're always so kind to everyone. That's why I thought you saw me as just a friend like everyone else. Lately, I found myself getting upset when I've seen you talking with Fuka. It made me scared that I was turning into a petty, jealous person. I felt awful about it. So, I'd like it if you had eyes for me. And only me.
I can feel Yukari's affection. I've entered a special relationship with Yukari. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, they've turned to hearts. Nurtured a romance. Cool. No going back now? Oh boy, I've made a choice.
So, will you? Oh gosh, what am I saying? I'm gonna go now.
Yukari left. I went back to the dorm. Okay.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Well, apparently there were other romance options. Today's December 21st. Just 10 days until New Year's Eve. But for some reason, I'm actually not scared at all. Well, maybe I shouldn't say at all, but I think I'm okay now.
Hey,
I'm gonna fight. Whether we'd win or lose, I don't know. But I want to know that I did everything I could. Junpei, go upstairs! Read manga! Can I help you? Let's talk.
Hi there.
The exam results are out, so that's one less thing for us to worry about. Now, what should I do for Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just thinking about something. Now that our exams are done, I can't stop thinking about the decision we have to make. This is even harder than studying for exams.
Oh yeah!
Christmas is almost here. You excited? Of course.
Hell yeah!
Let's enjoy.
Oh yeah!
Not really.
Whoa there!
Don't just give up just yet. This might be our last Christmas. You gotta enjoy it while it lasts, dude. Two days till we can fill the fridge. We can go walking with Koro. Mitsuru. I don't need Mitsuru. I need Junpei. Anyway, nothing's going on. Let's walk Koro and see who we advance. Koromaru's looking at me with pleading eyes. He seems to want to go for a walk. Fuga come with us tonight. Alright, let's go.
Kuro-chan's as happy as ever. No matter how cold it is, we'll be right here. So go play all you want, okay? Recently, I found a recipe for a cake that you can bake with nothing but a microwave. You know, since it's almost Christmas, I wanted to try making something to get in the spirit of things. And depending on the ingredients I use, I might even be able to give some to Koro-chan.
Puppy chow cake?
Oh, welcome back. Huh? He's holding something in his mouth.
Incense?
I wonder where he keeps finding all this. Oh no, Koro-chan! Your butt's all dusty now. I guess we should take a bath together again.
Again?
Let's head back.
Okay. Apparently this is a recurring thing. Oh,
Good morning. This is Elizabeth.
people have wandered.
I am calling to inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus.
Surprise, surprise.
Two this time, I believe. Please swiftly and safely conduct a search and rescue. Goodbye now.
Alright.
Well then.
It's chilly today. Gibberish. Miss Oinushi left early today, so I'll be filling in for her. I think today we'll learn about near-death experiences. There's no real reason for it. They've just been on my mind lately. Oh my gosh, something not related to bullshit. Now, a near-death experience is defined as something an individual undergoes just before death. It is true insight into the... Is it true insight into the afterlife, or simply a trick of the brain? Opinions vary, but it is certainly true that near-death experiences have been a hotly debated topic for some time. There are actually a few surviving records of ancient near-death experiences. According to the writings of Plato, a resuscitated soldier experienced the afterlife as a spirit. A similar incident was reported in Japan by ethnologist Kunio Yanagita in the Monogatari. Psychologist Carl Jung wrote that, in his own near-death experience, he saw a vision of the world from afar. I'm sure you've heard your own stories, whether by famous or ordinary individuals. I have a few first-hand reports with me today. Let me read you some of them. I felt as if my soul was detached from my body. I met a friend who had already passed away. I saw my whole life flash before my eyes. I saw the most brilliant light. I was bathed in pure light. My body was brimming with happiness. This feeling of pure joy is also known as euphoria. At any rate, these kinds of reports are typical for the experience. Some people have actually attempted to make direct recordings of near-death experiences. Researcher Kenneth Ring has tried to quantify near-death experiences with a weighted core experience index. Modern efforts have led to a new theory of near-death experiences, which goes like so. If an individual is dying, yet denies that fact, they'll eventually come to realize that death is a reality they must accept and become upset. As a result, they'll try to do anything they can to extend their life. But the futility of this leads to depression. In the end, they accept their fate. Although we may initially deny death, we'll accept it in the end. That's just how we humans are. Is everyone listening? It's not every day that you hear a lesson like this. How about a test to see if you were paying attention? Get it wrong and your memories of this life at school will disappear. Now, who should I pick? Of course it's me. What do we call the feeling of joy that comes from a near-death experience? We call it Yugoslavia. Okay, that's... someone's having fun. Someone in the writer's room had fun. Good work. That is correct. You'll have a happy school life. Some people say a near-death experience awakens one's higher consciousness. Whether or not that's true, there is an observably low fear of death found in those who have endured one. Perhaps this is because near-death experiences are surprisingly free of pain and suffering. But this is not to say I'd want any of you to seek one out. Use the time you have here wisely, okay? Well, that's all for today. Class dismissed. Alright. Game's really laying it on thick. Alright. Painting. Justice. Or perhaps... I didn't see Yukari. Was Yukari in the room? I did not check anything going on in the room. Okay. Let's go back to the classroom real quick. I don't think I scanned. Okay, no, there's no one here. Well, Yukari's not here, rather. There's Bebe, level 6. Chihiro, level 8. Alright, Chihiro, level 8.
Oh, hello there.
Exams are finally over. I hope you did well on them, at least now the student council meetings can resume. I was hoping we could walk home together today. Is that alright? Alright.
Thank you very much.
You're always so kind. I want to get away from the school as quickly as possible. Shall we get going? Yeah, getting chased down by your classmates?
Attention, please. Fushimi-san of Class 1C. The Student Council President would like to speak with you. Please report to the Student Council room immediately.
Oh. Yeah. Were we trying to run from this?
I repeat.
The president wants to speak with me? Don't tell me she thinks I stole the money too.
Don't worry, she'll help us.
Yes, you're right. She'll help us, won't she? And if I talk to her,
At least I won't have to trouble you anymore. Shall we head to the student council room then?
Okay. Let's see what this is about.
Good. You're both here. I apologize for the sudden announcement. The reason I called you here is...
It's because people are saying I stole money, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. I happened to overhear the rumors. First, I'd like to hear from you directly on whether you actually did it or not.
Miss President,
Oh boy. You need to tell her yourself.
Senpai. Okay, I can do this. I just need to be brave. I didn't do it.
Very not convincing.
Well, I thought as
Lips
much.
are trembling.
You believe me?
Ah.
Considering all the work you've been doing for the student council, I can't imagine you'd be the type to steal.
She was scared she wouldn't believe her?
I fully expected it to be nothing but a baseless rumor. I just wanted to hear it directly from you.
Miss President, thank you so much.
That said, we can't expect everyone else to be as understanding. As you have seen, people are openly sullying your reputation because they don't know you as well as we do. I'll figure something out for the time being. That's my duty as the student council president. Give me a hand, will you?
All right.
I'd like your opinion on how to proceed. You've spent more time with Fushimi, so you understand her situation much better than I do. I wish I could handle this right away, but I have other business to take care of. You don't have plans tonight, do you? Come to my room when you're available.
Okay.
And I'd prefer you try not to be seen by anyone.
Wait, does that mean you two will be meeting alone?
Alone? I'm not sure I understand the problem. If too many people get involved, it could draw unwanted attention. The two of us can handle this, so you...
No, I can't allow that.
Oh boy.
Fushimi.
All I have to do is clear my name, right? I can do something about it on my own. I'm going to demand an explanation from the teacher.
Wait, Fushimi!
Uh-oh.
I clearly remember what happened that day. You had a bandage on your chin because you cut yourself while shaving. I also remember handing the fee money to you directly. Or are you really going to say that this is my mistake?
Fee money?
Give me an explanation right now, or else.
I'm so sorry. You're right. It's completely my fault.
What?
Well, Senpai has been... Wait, what?
Well, the truth is, I accidentally took the money home with me. I've been meaning to bring it back here, but then I completely forgot.
What? What?
It's just, the payment deadline was pushed back, so I didn't think it was that urgent. Then I kept forgetting to bring it in each day, but I figured I'd get around to it eventually. And, well, here we are now.
No one thought to ask the teacher directly at any point?
How could you?
I know. This is completely my responsibility.
Yeah!
I'll make sure to explain everything. I'm sorry for the trouble.
So there's the truth. I'm almost more dumbfounded than angry. How do you even call yourself a teacher?
Yeah, I'm like, there's no way you didn't know, you haven't heard anything about this, and didn't bother to clear it up?
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Miss President. Everyone makes mistakes. Well, that concludes my business here. Let's go, Senpai.
Huh.
Senpai, over here! Can you believe I went to the faculty office and said all that? I even surprised myself a bit.
Yeah, you actually spoke with confidence.
This whole thing is just...
Oh no. Was it all a ruse? I don't. Oh boy. What's gotten into you? Oh boy.
Come on, can you blame me? Remember when I said, I can't allow that to the student council president? It's just, when I thought about you and Miss President being alone in a room together, I got really mad at even the thought of it.
Okay. Well, I easily could have effed that up. I'm like, you're not about to tell me you're guilty. Now of all times.
I've been like that ever since I was little. Or so my mom says. Normally, I'm quiet and timid, but when it comes to something I care about, I get really aggressive. It's because
It's not unusual.
Senpai,
Well, this is awkward.
there's something I want to say to you. Actually, I've wanted to say it for a while, but I didn't think I had it in me. But I think I can do it now.
Better choose my words carefully here. I have a special relationship with another person already. Oh.
Senpai, I love you.
Ooh. I feel the same. Oh boy. I have to be honest, or I will F up other relationships.
I see. Then do you think we could still be friends?
Of course.
Ah, thank goodness. I'm just glad that we're still closer than when we first met. Oh, I still have to apologize to the student council president. I think I owe her an explanation, so excuse me.
Okay, so you can romance other NPCs outside the party. But that didn't happen in the end. Alright, and then we get pink duffel coat, Luke Shiruko can.
Welcome back.
What's up? Alright, everyone's back around for... Alright, stuff we can do, but for now, I saw your exam results. Good work. It's admirable how you continue to excel in school while fighting arduous battles after battle.
Excellent.
I got you a gift to acknowledge your hard work. Master Incense. Cool.
Really?
Oh, there's no school tomorrow, huh? I'm not really doing anything. What about you? Same here.
Not bad.
Is that right? It's nice to just relax once in a while, huh? We'll make sure you spend the time wisely.
Not bad.
It's totally up to you how you spend your time. Just try to make it worthwhile. Okay. Oh, what was this? What's up, Ken? I was scanning through as a matter of course, but... Huh. Did you see my message? No, I did not. I have a request for you. Alright.
Thank you very much.
We'll head up to the roof first.
Sorry for making you come all the way up here.
Combat training? What's your request?
Well... Would you have a practice match with me? Right here, right now. It's just, now we're going up against that thing that lived inside of you, right? I thought if we sparred, I could get an idea of how well I would do against it. I trained in secret for a long time, so I could avenge my mom's death. That was the only time I could forget the pain. When I was alone, swinging my spear. But I've changed since then. I want to use this power to help me live my own life. I'd promised that I'd see this through to the end. I have to make good on that. Anyway, I want you to see me the way I am now, Senpai. Of course, I don't want us to actually get hurt, so I'll be using this. And this one's for you.
If you insist. I'm like, what's this? You give me like a club? Give me
Thank you for this.
Styrofoam bat.
Now then, please, take this seriously. Otherwise, there's no point.
Do I get these as weapons?
I never noticed you could see the stars so clearly up here. You were just as strong as I thought, Senpai. I had no chance. At least, now I know where I stand compared to you.
Are you satisfied?
Yes, I gave it my all. Although, it is still frustrating to see such a difference in our skills. I don't know what decision you'll make in the end, but as long as there's time, I won't stop training. So would you mind if I challenged you again sometime?
Anytime, I don't know yet. You're 10 years too early. Anytime.
Thank you. I'll get closer to beating you. Just wait. I really like it here. I've made so many memories since coming to this dorm. Both fun and difficult ones. But I feel like living means carrying it all with you and moving forward. I used to think I didn't have a place to call home, but I realized that's not something you get from someone else. Home, my real home, is the place that helps me move forward. That's why I believe fighting to come back here is what Aragaki-san would have wanted. I've learned that everyone at the dorm has their own reasons for staying, and that means I need to do my best too. I never would have figured that out if I didn't have you all behind me. I like being on the rooftop at night, but maybe it's too cold to be out here in December. Can we talk some more inside? I'd like to go over today's battle before I forget. Oh, and while we're at it, you should say hi to Hamburger too. Maybe it's because it's winter, but his fur's gotten so fluffy and cute.
Winter coat. After chatting with Amada in his room, I headed back to mine. Inspired by Amada. More SP. We like that. We like that. Can't complain.
I thought you were gonna go visit your mother's grave.
Sonata-san.
You sure this is where you want to be?
Well, I was planning on visiting her, but when I thought about what I was gonna say to her, it just didn't feel right. I've still got unfinished business to take care of first.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't have anything to tell Shinji right now. I've got my own stuff to deal with.
An unbeatable enemy, huh? I wonder what it's like.
Beats me. That doesn't matter, though. I've already made up my mind. I don't care what I'm up against. I'm gonna look it straight in the eyes.
Straight in the eyes. I like the sound of that. You can count me in too.
All right.
Seems everyone's resolved to fight. Today's the Emperor's birthday. There's no school. Okay. Cool. Alright, no one's around. Aside from the lobby.
Let's see.
Don't you think... don't think of this as our last Christmas. Simply think of it as this year's Christmas and enjoy it. Alright. Who wants to hang out? What's up, kiddo? Yeah, we'll take the single target. Yeah, now going to the school. I studied all about cats. Won't matter if parents will let you keep it, kid. I learned cats can't see the color red. Wonder what that's like. I mean, it'd just be the world, but without red. Cat's looking around. Uh-huh. Oh, the reporter. Just like the mystery doesn't take holidays, we reporters can't take holidays either. And I think I'm close to a real breakthrough on this one. I can't take a break when I'm this close. Alright. And that's where I think I'll call it for the night. Alright. Next week will be Christmas and New Year's. We'll see how that goes. Okay. That's all. Time for bed. That's all for next week.